Hello, hello. No. Beste hello, no sir. Hello, hello. Hello. Ah. No, hello. Hello and good morning to all our viewers for this mega and the most prestigious T20 tournament in Goa, the Bandodkar T20 League 2024, organized by Panjim Gymkhana. And we are about to get started on day 2. Dempo Cricket Club are taking on last year's runners-up, Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. In this clash, very important match, of course, for Dempo Cricket Club, who went down by a very narrow margin of 2 runs to Match-2 Cricket Club on the opening day yesterday. In a single round robin league and league cum knockout tournament, every match is important. And that's the most fascinating aspect of this tournament here at the iconic Panjim Gymkhana ground. We are all set. Deserts and More Geno Sports Club won the toss and elected to bowl. It's their first match of the tournament. Dempo openers out there are Azan Tota and Puneet Mishra. Puneet is, of course, the outstation player. 2 outstation players. That's wide, signaled by umpire Sujay Netravalkar. Gets the scoring started. 2 outstation players are permitted in every team, and that's the speciality of this tournament, where Goa's top players are also on show. Well-timed shot there by Azan Tota. Very well-driven shot. Gets his account open, and first runs of the bat, of course, for Dempo. Good movement, positive movement, and that drive in the long off region will give him a lot of confidence. Straying on the leg side was Lakshay Garg, a very, very experienced bowler operating from the Mandavi River end. One of Goa's very consistent pacer as well in the Ranji Trophy circuit, Lakshay Garg. Loud appeal, but no, says umpire Sujay Netravalkar, a very experienced umpire. Obviously, Hassan had some bat on the ball and he moves on to 5. that's a signal there coming from the umpires, one for the extras. Puneet gets off the mark, that little edgy kind of shot, but safe, and that's what matters the most. Mehank is the fielder in the short third man region. Zan Thota, the left-handed batsman, looks very elegant when he plays. His various shots, of course, and that's the end of the first over. Dempo Cricket Club being put into batter, 7 for none. Bowler name. Dev Lakra is the man who's entrusted with the ball for Deserts and More Geno SC. He's going to begin operation from the Bandodkar road end. And facing him is Dempo Cricket Club's outstation player, Puneet. Very, very well played. Flick shot there. The tall man just picked the ball and deposited it beyond the square leg boundary. Very well timed. Dev Lakra straying onto the pads, and it's very comfortably picked up. Good shot by Puneet. Wide signaled by umpire Pramesh Parab there. Two of the outstation players on show there for each team. Very tall. They bowls from a very long run-up as well. Hassan, the left-handed opener for Dempo, is now on strike. It's a left-right combination. It's a new opening duo out there for Dempo as well. In yesterday's match, Shivam Amonkar. Wide. Another for the extras. In the match yesterday against MCC, Dempo had employed Shivam Amondkar and Azan. Of course, Shivam not playing today. They have a new opening combination out there. It's 14 for none so far. Nicely played off his hips, and it's running down to the fine leg boundary, and the fielder was unable to cut it off. 4 runs to Azan, Tota and Dempo. The score moves on to 18. The ball on leg side, nicely turned by Azan for another elegant looking boundary. Whoa, that was wild. Of course, wide, and 4 as well. So 5 runs to the total. The extras already piling up here. Second over is in progress, and Dempo Cricket Club have raced to 23 for no loss. This is a very crucial match for Dempo Cricket Club in particular. Watchfully played this time by Puneet Mishra. It's essential in the early part of the innings sometimes to use the discretion and adopt a mixture of caution as well, while of course keeping an eye on the advantages of the power play progression. So depends on how the approach is. Good delivery this time by Dev Lakra, the ball nipping back. Good incoming delivery. That ends the second over. Dempo Cricket Club have moved on 24 without loss. Good start here for Dempo. Lakshay Garg to continue from the Mandavi River ends wide to begin the second over, the third of the innings. The last over was very expensive, bowled by Dev Lakra. 17 runs came from that over. Hassan Thota picks up that single and moves into double digits. This is a Group A match, and later today we'll have a Group B match where we will see the defending champions Sargaonkar Cricket Club in action against Manas Panjim Gymkhana, who of course won their match easily yesterday. The beauty of Bandodkar T20 League is that the top 6 teams that feature in GCA's Goa Premier League teams in the Premier League, the 3 days competition, vie for the top honors in the Bandodkar T20 League. And the best players from Goan cricket circuit always bring their top wear here in the Bandodkar T20 League and make the outing very entertaining as well. Good tough cricket is the order of the day. Hassan wanted to cut that ball, but not really in control, not middling it well, and just a single to his total. Not getting enough room to free his arms in full flourish. That brings Puneet Mishra on strike now. Lakshay, being a seasoned campaigner, is operating, knows he's plotting and mixing his pace really well there, Lakshay Garg. Five runs of the over so far, 4 off the bat and a wide as well. The last delivery of the 3rd over is about to come. Dempo Cricket Club are 29 for no loss. Good delivery to end the 3rd over of the inning. Lakshay Garg striking, landing on very good length, and the ball slightly moving away from the batter, left-hander Azan. So that was a dot delivery to end the 2nd over bowled by Lakshay. What a shot there by Puneet Mishra, the tall man, freeing his arms and launching one beyond the long on boundary for a maximum. The first sixer of the morning comes from the blade of Puneet Mishra. Dev Lakra pitching the ball slightly fuller, and Punit Mishra takes full advantage of that. It is in his range, in his zone, and he goes after that. The fourth over begins on a very positive note for Dempo Cricket Club. Six of the first delivery of this fresh over. This time tries to pull his length back and straying on the leg side. Punit Mishra is going after this bowler now. It's 4 runs to follow the sixer that he hit off the first delivery. So 10 runs from the first 2 balls now. .39 for no loss in 3.2 overs now, Dempo. The length is so crucial, and anything short or full in their hitting range, the batters would definitely go after that. Dev Lakra making the necessary alteration on the third delivery and resulted in just a single. Punit Mishra moves on to 19 of 10 deliveries. Azan now on strike is 11 from 11. This is good going for Dempo unless there is an opportunity to play a big shot. The batters are quite happy to take a single and rotate the strike. This is important. This is the basic of T20 cricket. Single is definitely better. And for the bowlers, it's important that they get their length right and not allow the batters to take advantage of any sort of room. Once again, both the line of the bowler is on the leg side and it's clear advantage to the batter, Punit this time. Directing his shot towards the fine leg boundary. Getting another boundary here. Moves on to 23, Punit Mishra. Is striking at over 200 right now. Strike rates are so crucial in T20s. And that makes the matches high scoring as well. Dev Lakra finishes his over with a dot ball. Very expensive over. 16 runs from his second over. He had gone for 17 in his first. So Dev Lakra has conceded 33 runs from his first 2 overs. Dempo Cricket Club riding high with this flying start of 45 for no loss after 4 overs. Bowling change from the Mandavi River, and we will see Mohit Redkar for the first time in Bandodkar T20 League 2024. He was the second highest wicket taker in the recently concluded Goa Premier League with 43 wickets to his name in the 3 days tournament organized by GCA. So here is bowling to Azan Thota. Should be a good contest. Mohit Redkar is rated very highly in Goan cricket. That's the wicket that Deserts and More Geno Sports Club would have hoped for, and Mohit has provided them the breakthrough. Azan Thota didn't get the enough elevation to clear that short fine leg, and has ended up with this catch that Mayank Dharwadkar has taken. That's the end of the inning of Azan Thota. Tempo of 45 for 1. Tempo skipper Kaushal is the new man in. Takes a single and gets off the mark. So Azan was looking very comfortable out there until he scooped that catch up in the short fine leg region. Oh, what a delivery by Mohit Redkar. And Kaushal Atangri was not even close to middle it, and as such, it's a fine edge, and that's a very easy catch as well. The ball deflecting off the pad of the wicket keeper and slip fielder Darshan Misar completing an easy catch. So Kaushal goes for one. Dempo lose the second wicket in quick succession. 47 for 2 now in the 5th over. Mukul Kasana is the new batter coming in. He's the only change in this Dempo lineup today, replacing Shivam Amonkar, who played yesterday. Replacing Shivam Amonkar from yesterday's lineup. So now Mohit Redkar has picked up 2 wickets in his first over here. And Dempo find themselves in a bit of trouble after a very good start. Final delivery of Mohit's over coming up now. And it's the new batter Mukul Kasana who's on strike. Mohit obviously has been in very good nick, very good form in the GPL. And here he is getting a double breakthrough so far. Mukul negotiates that quite well, in fact, getting a boundary with his first touch. It's a very welcome boundary as well for Dempo. And that brings up their 50 runs on the board, 51 to be precise, at the end of the 5th over. 51 for 2. So Deserts and Mo Geno Sports Club captain Darshan Misar, who's also Goa's Ranji Trophy captain, is now bringing himself on from the Bandodkar road end. So spin at both ends. Punit Mishra welcomes him with a boundary down the ground. That's a good aggressive approach that Punit has adopted in this outing. Darshan's length was a bit fuller and Punit took full advantage of that. This time compensating for that, and Darshan, we all know about his glorious track record. He's been an excellent all-rounder for Goa. Oh, that was slightly beyond Darshan, and another boundary here for Punit Mishra. A very good fielder, Darshan. Almost pulling it off, getting a little bit of finger onto that. The power behind that shot was enough to take it past the boundary. This time it looks dangerous. Punit's shot is skied, but that lands in no man's area. No man's land, it's called. And Punit survives. Very, very good drift onto that delivery. The ball moving in the air. Darshan has a very smooth bowling style. Really good on the eye as well. Very elegant. The slow left arm. Orthodox bowler. 11 runs so far from his first 5 deliveries. This is also the last over in the power play for Dempo to capitalize on. Twelve of this over, and Dempo move on to 63 for 2 at the end of 6 overs. Amulya Pandrekar will now bowl from the Mandavi River end. Another of the top quality spinners in the Dempo, in the Deserts and More Geno Sports Club ranks. Amulya Pandrekar, Goa's Ranji Trophy player as well, left arm spinner. So it's a 3-pronged spin attack that Deserts and More Geno SC have. Swapped well there by Mukul. There's the fielder there to stop that kind of a shot. Just a single there to the total. Mukul moves on to 7. Dempo 66 for 2. Oh, that's a run out. Mukul Kasana has been found short of his ground, and that's another wicket going down. It was a quick single. Punit was off in a flash, but Mukul Kasana running towards the danger end has been found well short of his crease. Deep Kaswankar is the new batter taking strike now to Amulya. So at the end of 7 overs, Dempo Cricket Club are 66 for 3. The last wicket came during a little bit of against the run of play of sorts, because they were looking like stitching a new partnership after 2 quick wickets. Then that run out of Mukul, and now again there's a new batter out there. Punit Mishra is going along well on 36 from 21 balls. Long way to go in this match. Just 7 overs done. The current run rate is 9.43. Geno Sports Club captain Darshan Misar will continue. He was very expensive in his first over. 12 runs came from that. It's going to be Punit Mishra on strike. Deep Kaswankar on strike, the left-hander. Played a decent knock yesterday, scored 24 runs. Oh, is he stepping out? Was taking a big risk, and against a wily seasoned campaigner like Darshan, that was a bit too much for Deep Kaswankar, who had only just come to the crease, and that's a nothing shot as well. He risked his wicket and paid the price. So Dempo Cricket Club have lost the 4th wicket now. What was he thinking while stepping out of his crease? Probably he'll be able to tell later. But nevertheless, for Desert Senmore Geno Sports Club, they have been pegging Dempo back at ease, at will now. That's the story of the match so far. After a good start, Dempo have lost a couple of wickets in clusters, and that brings Vikas Singh to the crease now. Very important. A very important player for Dempo. Vikas Singh gets off the mark. He was the top scorer in yesterday's match, scoring 31 runs. Vikas Singh. Punit Mishra on 37 on strike now. High quality spinners in the ranks of Desert Senmore Geno Sports Club in operation. Oh, that's edgy from Punit. Very lucky. That could have gone anywhere. But a boundary is always welcome, taking the total for Dempo Cricket Club to 72 for 4. Inside edge. And the ball going through the gap between the wicket and the batter's right leg. It's the last over now. It's the last ball, rather, of the 8th over coming up. Slightly short of length, and Puneet pulls it to the square leg region. 42 is Puneet Mishra's score right now. At the end of 8 overs, Dempo Cricket Club are 73 for the loss of 4 wickets. A current run rate is 9.13. And if they go along at this rate, they'll make 183 runs. Is back in the attack after Amulya's over from that river end in the previous over. Mohit had provided double breakthrough in his first over, giving away 6 runs. So with the ability of the spinners being unquestionable, Dempo batters will have to be very, very sure about their shot selection. And this is the crucial phase now of this inning. Because Singh is experienced, he has played the Ranji Trophy as well, he would have his plans cut out. And Puneet is the outstation player who has got his eye in Vikas on strike now. Mohit Redkar is not afraid to toss the ball up and draw the player. That's showing good confidence. In his own ability. It's always good to see a spinner giving flight and inviting. Sensible batting from Dempo batters right now, picking up the singles that are on offer. Approach is what matters, and the opportunities are here to be grabbed. That is what the players need to know. Whenever presented with opportunities, give your best. Put all your effort in playing good, tough cricket. And that makes the sport very compelling. Viewers all over love to watch entertainment and tussle at the same time. So it's a very good contest there between top spinners and best batters. Good delivery there. Puneet had to hurry to get his bat down on the turning delivery, and that brings the 9th over to an end. Only 4 runs came from that over of Mohit Redkar. Dempo Cricket Club 77 for the loss of 4 wickets. Change of hand for Amulya Pandrekar, and Vikas Singh has driven very handsomely in the gap in the covers region. Good looking boundary here for Vikas Singh. He's not afraid of going uppish and finding the gap really well. 81 for 4. Amulya had bowled his first over from the Mandavi River end. It's now operating from the other end. Misfielding there allows a single. The bowler will not be happy with that. Puneet Mishra gives him a charge and lofts the ball, bisecting the fielders in the long on and mid-wicket region. Another boundary takes Puneet Mishra on to 48. And is really standing tall for the Dempo Cricket Club. This being a very, very important match for them, the second of the group stage. Every team plays 2 matches in the group stage. In the six-team league affair, nine runs off the over so far, and that's the end of the 10th over. Dempo Cricket Club are 86 for the loss of 4 wickets. Mehank Darwadkar is the new bowler from He's coming on to bowl from the Mandavi River end. .87 for 4 in 10.1 overs. It's the halfway stage of Dempo's batting inning here. Puneet Mishra on strike is on 48 of 32 deliveries. He's providing the spine here for the Dempo inning. stepping out and trying to hit one in the long off region. Just a single there. Moves on to 49. Vikas Singh at the other end is on 9. Puneet would look for somebody at the other end to provide him the support. Wide delivery signaled by umpire Sujay Netrawalkar. The length and line obviously so crucial. Mehank, who has conceded 3 runs so far in his 3 deliveries, has to mind that very crucial period as well. Change in pace by Mehank, and Vikas Singh was ready for that, taking just a single with that push down the leg side. So Puneet Mishra on 49 on strike now. Oh, that's a drop there, and it's a boundary as well. Puneet Mishra riding his luck and getting the half century here for Dempo. That's dropped by Darshan Mishra. That's a very rare sight in Goan cricket. It's rated as one of the safest pair of hands. But this type of things happen, and it can happen to any player on a given day. So Dempo Cricket Club move on to 94. Another fierce drive by Puneet Mishra straight over the bowler's head for a back-to-back boundaries now for Puneet. So 11 overs gone. Dempo Cricket Club are 98 for 4. Puneet Mishra is on 57 of 35 balls. Vikas Singh is on 10. Mehank Dharwadkar went for 12 runs off his first over. Last 3 overs कितले आयले रे एक प्रत्येक ओव्हरान चड आयले दिसता 10-12 आणि 11-12 10व्या ओव्हरीक 12 11व्या ओव्हरीक 12 So Dempo have scored 25 runs in the last 3 overs. But this is a partnership, serious partnership developing now. The partnership is already worth 33 runs now. 100 up on the board now for Dempo Cricket Club in 11.5 overs. So with six wickets in hand and this partnership blossoming, Dempo Cricket Club would hope to put up a big challenging total for sure. 100 for 4 in 12 overs is a decent position to be in. As far as Desert Moor Geno Sports Club are concerned, they would look to stem the flow of runs, and Amulya Pandrekar in this last over has conceded only 2 runs. So it's a good tussle in the overall look of things here. 2 set batters going against top quality spinners as well, but it's Mehank, the pacer, is in operation from the Mandavi River end. He went for 12 in his last over. What does he do now? We'll wait and watch. This time Darshan makes no mistake and it's a very simple catch. Vikas Singh perishes. Mehank Darwadkar breaks this dangerous looking partnership. Vikas did not get enough power behind that shot, and Darshan still probably thinking of that catch that he dropped and not happy with that, but nevertheless he managed to take this catch very comfortably. It's 101 for 5, Dempo Cricket Club after 12.2 overs. Mehank Darwadkar getting excited about the delivery that induced this play and miss from Soham. The ball was definitely close to the bat. Good delivery. Soham not anywhere close to that, and going with that fishing, as it's called in cricket, fishing outside the off stump. Safe for him. didn't get anything on that ball. This time the ball is onto the leg stump and it's comfortable. Flick, oh, what is this? Is there some sort of a mix-up? And yes, this is disaster. Punit Mishra was playing really well. Seems to have been caught short of his ground. Unwanted disaster and wonderful athleticism by the wicket-keeper there. What a run out affected by him. Vasu Tiwari really flying to get the contact with the wicket, and Dempo has lost the 6th wicket. Very good piece of wicket keeping by Vasu Tiwari. Absolutely brilliant. But what was the calling like? It is such a crucial period out there, and the batters were not in sync. And as a result, Punit Mishra's entertaining knock has come to a premature end. Mohammad Sharim, the other outstation player, is now walking in. Lot of overs remaining. Dempo definitely will look towards some crucial contribution from their lower order. Otherwise, this inning is in danger of spiraling out of control. We saw what happens when there's no partnership, and that results in a procession, as we witnessed yesterday from Chaugule Sports Club innings. Absolutely no partnerships in that inning, and Chaugule were dropped by Manas Panjim Gymkhana. Dempo have some sort of foundation thanks to a good inning by Punit Mishra. He scored 59 runs of 37 balls. But now they find two new men at the crease, and they have a big job to do here to repair this inning. Oh, that would have been tight. Mohammad Sharim carrying off the mark with that tight single. Swam Panwalkar was up in a flash, and Mohammad running towards the danger end made his ground safely as well. So last delivery of the 13th over about to come. Mehank has bowled very well this over, just considered 2 runs so far. So at the end of 13 overs, Dempo 104 for 6. Amulya Pandrekar bowling his fourth and final over. He's conceded 15 runs so far. (108 for 6). Mohammad Sharim on 3. Four runs conceded by Amulya in his fourth and final over that ends his spell, conceding only 18. Very economical performance by experienced Amulya Pandrekar. Mayank Darwadkar will continue from the Mandvi road, and the youngster bowled really well his second over. This is his third. Change of pace probably drew the false shot from Mohammad Sharim, and Dempo continued to lose wickets at regular intervals. Mayank, a bowler who thinks, and that's what is reflected, his thinking ability, changing his pace, and has dealt another blow to Dempo. Looking at the scorecard, it seems like the 59-run contribution from Punit Mishra is the only skyscraper in that sorry-looking top order scorecard, and even the lower order has not shown any inclination towards concerted positivity or applying themselves. But that's what happens. Probably it's the pressure. It's a vital game here for Dempo to survive in this league stage. Deserts and More Geno Sports Club, with the weapons in their bowling department that they possess, are on top of the game right now. They have reduced Dempo Cricket Club to 108 for 7 in 14.1 overs. And now Rohan Bogati comes out to bat and joins Soham Panwalkar, who's on 4. The team that batted first in yesterday's opening game had got 248. But today they are using a different surface, and it remains to be seen what total Dempo post here. Good delivery by Mehank once again. This boy is really bending his back whenever he needs to and derives a lot of pace. And also gets the movement that has beaten Rohan Bogati fair and square. Rohan gets off the mark with that single. Soham Panvalkar, who was amongst the runs in the opening match yesterday against MCC, will have to conjure up something here, or this Dempo team is in real danger of getting bowled out. A lot of deliveries remaining. Only 3 wickets in hand. Very well pulled there. Good shot by Soham. He was in the position to take full advantage of that short delivery. And Soham Panvalkar breaks the shackles with that boundary. Dempo Cricket Club move on to 113 for 7. That was Soham Panvalkar's first boundary of the day. In the match yesterday against MCC, he struck 4 good-looking boundaries in his 30-run contribution. So Team Dempo would be hoping that he repeats his performance. At the other end, Rohan is now on strike. Nice looking shot by Rohan Bogati, only for a single. Amulya Pandrekar fielding on the edge of the 30-yard circle cuts it off. 115 for 7 is the score after the end of 15th over. 5 overs remaining here. And Dempo Cricket Club fans will be hoping that the batters put up a score that the bowler can bowl to defense. It's very important to have a score that gives a fighting hope as well. But Desserts and More Geno Sports Club have high quality spinners in their ranks, and one of them is Mohit Redkar, who is back in the attack, this time from the Bandodkar road end. Mohit Redkar rated very highly and has also been part of the emerging players camp. That emerging players camp was conducted under the BCCI's aegis, so had top quality emerging talents from all over the country, and Mohit Redkar was also part of that, so we can gauge the talent that he has. Not middling that ball as well as he would have liked it. Rohan Bogati nevertheless gets a single. 3 singles coming off as many deliveries in this over so far. Mohit Redkar, who has also picked up a couple of wickets. It's turned round the corner by Soam Panwalkar. And they have completed 2 runs for that. Good running by Soham and Rohan. Dempo Cricket Club move on to 120 for 7. This is the 16th over in progress. Six off the over so far, still a delivery remaining. The lower order batters will have to bide their time before taking an aggressive approach as well. That's the dilemma they'll be facing. Whether to play risk-free cricket or take some calculated gamble as well. So that's the end of the 16th over, 121 for 7, Dempo Cricket Club. Mayank Darwadkar in his 4th and final over has figures of 2 for 24. Rohan Bogati on strike. Coming down the wicket and lofting one over the bowlers. Had but just a single there. Not enough power and timing in that strike. Playing in the V. The projected score at this rate is 151, going at 7.53. Walking down the track, aggressive approach being shown by Soam Panwalkar. Nevertheless, the ball is signaled as a wide. Another to the extras, already extras totaling up to extras have gone up to 12 so far this innings. Just another single. The batters are not really getting the timing that they look for, and as a result, unable to get the big runs. Nevertheless, they are keeping the scoreboard ticking. And that's the basic important ask in cricket. Mehang changing the pace there. And the batter missed it. The wicketkeeper also missed it. As a result, a bye added to the total. The last ball of Mehang Dharwadkar's spell is now coming up. And Rohan Bogati has skied it, and it's a very easy catch for Amulya Pandrekar to take, and he makes no mistake. So there goes the 8th wicket for Dempo Cricket Club, 127 for 8. Hiram Parab is the new batter, the tall bowler who's walking, and he can play some quality shots as well. We saw that in the past, but lots of deliveries remaining, 18 to be precise. It depends on the timing of the assault that these lower order players will look to. Just 2 wickets remaining, 18 deliveries. Dempo Cricket Club 127 for 8 in 17 overs being put into bat. Mehang Dharwadkar has finished his quota with figures of 3 wickets, giving away 28 runs. So well bowled, Mehang. Desserts and more. Geno Sports Club has put in a good bowling effort so far, and Captain Darshan Mishra is back from the Bandodkar road end. In his previous 2 overs, Darshan has picked up a wicket and gave away 19 runs. Two runs to Soham Panvalkar for that shot in the deep mid-wicket boundary. Anand Tendulkar was the fielder there. Two was the call, and they have made it comfortably. And another to the total from that overthrow. So 3 to the total. The first 3 deliveries have resulted in 5 runs so far for Dempo. Soham Panvalkar moves on to 20. And it will now bring Hiram Parab, the new batter, on strike for the first time, facing Darshan Mishra. Oh, again, we see this running between the wickets has been an issue right since the morning. A lot of mix-ups, but this time it doesn't prove costly. So, no damage done. Soham Panvalkar back on strike now. A single down the ground for Soham Panvilkar of this last delivery of the 18th over. 134 for 8, Dempo Cricket Club. 7 runs came off that over bowled by Darshan Misal. Mohit Redkar begins his fourth and final over. Again, change of end for him. 2 wickets in his kitty already. Meanwhile, it's been a long time for a boundary that was hit by Dempo Cricket Club. The last one had come in the 15th over, and we are now in the 19th over. That's what happens. That's what happens when wickets go down regularly and there's pressure, while there's also a feeling that you got to play risk-free and not chase the big ones. So that's how this time Hiram Parab looks for something big but manages to get just a single. He moves on to 3. Dempo on to 138 for 8. Five runs from 5 balls so far in this over. A single of every delivery. That's uppish but lands safely. No one inside the 30-yard circle, and the boundary rider cuts that off, restricts Dempo to just a single. Soham to just a single. He moves on to 24, and Dempo Cricket Club up to 140 for the loss of 8 wickets in 19 overs. The captain, Darshan Misal, will bowl the final over of this inning. They have Hiram Parab on strike. They'll get a single for that. Dempo Cricket Club 141 for 8. So just 5 deliveries remaining in this inning. Soham on strike. Good looking shot. Has he got the distance? Yes, he has. That's a massive hit. 6 runs to Soham and Dempo. He moves on to 30 with this sixer. Dempo go up to 147 for 8. This is the final over of the inning. And Soham once again goes the same route and gets the same result. Good connection on both these shots. Dealing in sixers this over. Dempo Cricket Club also go up to 153 for 8. This time, short delivery and the same treatment being meted out by Soham, who gets third back-to-back sixer, this time in the square leg region. What an assault this is turning out to be. 19 runs from this first 4 deliveries of Darshan's over. Is it a boundary? No, the fielder here on the mid-wicket, Anand Tendulkar, cuts it off. 2 runs to the total. The last delivery coming up now. Dempo Cricket Club have moved up to 161 for 8. Soham Panvalkar with a stunning assault faces the last delivery. There will be at least a couple there and they take them comfortably. So 163 is what Dempo Cricket Club being put into bat have managed to post in this crucial match. Soham Panvalkar remains unbeaten on 46. 3 wonderfully hit sixers to his credit in this final over, and that has propelled Dempo to a very, very good score here. Darshan Misar conceded 49 runs and picked 1 wicket in his quota of 4 overs. So Desert Senmore Geno Sports Club need 164 to win this match in their first outing at Bandodkar T20 League 2024.
game on. The two pointing batters out there.
That's huge. Wrapped on the pegs, loud appeal, up goes the finger. And celebration begins.
It looks like almost as if the ball is not even balanced, and what a good teamwork here.
Could be a run out, and yes, it's a direct hit.
Coming down the track, the ball on the half volley and play huge high and handsome right out from the middle of the bag. That's robbing for you. He's scoring the ballers.
Welcome back. Desserts and more. Geno Sports Club need 164 runs to win this match. It's their opener. But for Dempo Cricket Club, it's the question of their survival. They need to defend their total of 163 for 8. Here we go. Shubham Tari is the man who has started operation from the Bandodkar road, and the pacer. He has been doing really good for Goa whenever he turns out. Yesterday against MCC, he went for more runs than he would have wanted to. Chitham Devan Kumar and Anand Tendulkar are the openers in the Desserts and More Geno Sports Club colours. They would look to get a good opening partnership here to set the foundation for this chase. The target is 164, quite challenging for sure. That's a good shot, just helping it on its way was Chitam Devan Kumar. 4 runs to open the account for the Desserts and More Geno Sports Club. Shubham Tari paying the price for straying down the leg, and the batter didn't have to do too much. Good shot there by Chitam Devan Kumar. 5 for no loss. Deserts and More Geno Sports Club in this first over. Once again, and this time it's a good catch there in the close-in region. Kaushal Atangdi, the Dempo skipper, has taken that catch. Probably Chitam Devan Kumar had not timed it properly, not from the middle of his bat, and as such, right, he got it at the bottom of his bat, and Kaushal Atangdi timed his jump well to take that catch in the short covers region. And Desserts and More Geno Sports Club have lost their first wicket in the first over itself. Pukraj M is the new batter coming in at number 3. Pukraj Man out there very early. Left-handed batter now facing Shubham. Very good delivery there. Superb line and length, and Pukraj Man left it alone. Shubham Tari pitching the ball on off, and the ball going with that angle. That's where the bowler aspires to bowl. More and more of their deliveries, and once again another dot ball to finish the first over. 5 for 1. Our Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. Hiram Parab, the tall pacer, gets the ball and will commence the second over of the inning from the Mandavi River end. Played watchfully with soft hands by Anand Tendulkar. Moves on to 2. Very good bowlers in operation at both ends. Both very talented. Hiram now and Shubham Tari, who was operating from the Bandodkar road end earlier. Got genuine pace. It's the direction and the length that matters as well. A leg by being signalled by umpire Sujay Netravalkar. Takes Desert and More Geno Sports Club's total to 8. And also brings outstation player Pukhraj Man on the strike now. What a big hit that by Pukhraj Man. Going aerial and packs a punch. So 6 runs added to the total for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. Hirampara bowling it short and Pukhraj pulling the ball from the off towards the square leg and beyond. Good hit. Takes the total to 14 for D&M Geno Sports Club. This time he charges down the wicket and hits a very, very good cover drive. Little uppish, but that doesn't matter. When you pick the gap, hitting on the rise, very, very stylish. Pukhraj Man. A 6 and a 4 of the last 2 deliveries. And Hiram this time beats Pukhraj Man. Dot ball to finish the second over. Deserts and More Geno Sports Club move on to 18 for the loss of 1 wicket. Spin being introduced in this inning for the first time, and it's Punit Mishra. Punit Mishra bowled pretty well in his first game yesterday, picking up 2 wickets as well. And here he is bowling from the Bandodkar road end. The outstation off spinner, and he also got some talent with the bat we saw earlier as he cracked a half century. 2.2 overs gone, 19 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Desert Senmore Geno Sports Club are in pursuit of Dempo's total of 163 for 8. Coming down the track, Pukhraj Man has launched another of a big shot. It's a boundary. This is a very, very aggressive approach by Pukhraj Man. He is not going to let the bowlers dictate terms to him, and that's the way to break the shackles. So 1 sixer and 2 boundaries in his innings so far. He's on 15 of 8 balls. Puneet Mishra has conceded 5 of his first 4 deliveries. Wide ball this time. That's what happens when the batters take the attack to the opposition. The bowlers start thinking of doing something differently, and then the errors can creep into their act. Misfilled on the boundary, and that allows Pukhraj Man to complete a double. 2 runs to a total, moves on to 17. Desert Senmore Geno up to 26. Straight down the ground. It's another maximum for Pukhraj Man. Very expensive over this for Puneet Mishra. 14 runs of this over. Deserts and more move up to 32 for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of the 3rd over. Had bowled the previous over from that end. Mohammad Sharim is the other outstation player in the Dempo team. He had also picked up 2 wickets in the opening match yesterday against MCC. It's going to be Anand Tendulkar who is on strike, the Goa under-23 batter. Short delivery, but it hurried onto him, and as a result he wouldn't get more than a single there. It's the pace at which the ball comes at the batter that decides how quickly you need to be in control and be in a position to put in enough contact onto that shot. Mohammad Sharim has shown yesterday that he has genuine pace in his Again, short of the length, and Pukhrajman has deposited it into the boundary. Fine leg boundary. 4 runs for Pukhrajman and Deserts and More Geno Sports Club, moving up to 37 for 1 in hot pursuit of Dempo total of 163. You're watching Bandodkar T20 League 2024, organized by Panjim Gymkhana, a tournament with great tradition and a culture that spans over 50 years. What a lovely shot that is, as delicate as it gets. Pukhrajman has a lot of open spaces out there to maneuver the deliveries, and here he was beautifully gliding it for this boundary through the point region, using the pace of the bowler Mohammad Sharim, giving a lot of room there and paying the price. That's better length and the line as well. Shubham Tari, the fielder there in the gully. The single takes Pukhrajman up to 32 from 13 deliveries. He has been the aggressor so far to begin this Deserts and More Geno Sports Club chase after early wicket of Chitam Devan Kumar. Anand Tendulkar, the other opener, is on 4 and on strike now. Tries to go aerial and manages to clear the fielder in the 30-yard circle. Just a single for that. Not really in the position to play that cross-batted shot, but nevertheless, his uppish effort lands safely. Moves on to 5 is Anand. Pukhrajman, though, looking really in control and at the top of his game for sure. He has played authoritatively, and that has resulted in a very good scoring rate for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club, who are cantering at 11 runs per over, reaching 44 for 1 in 4 overs. Shubham Tari picked up the wicket of Chitam Devan Kumar in his first over. And he continues. A lot will depend on how the early damage is done here. That's a good looking shot and finds the gap as well. Anand Tendulkar gets his first boundary. The cover drive comes off and he moves on to 9. Vikas Singh chasing that ball and giving up as the ball wins the race. And Desert Senmore Geno Sports Club move on to 49 for 1. Anand Tendulkar wanted to go once again after Shubham Tari, but misses it completely. With Pukraj Maan going full swing at the other end. It needs a little bit of discretion for sure, but then it depends on the delivery that the batter is facing. If it's in the zone, go for it. That's watchfully played, and there was no chance for a run there as Shubham Tari was pretty much covering that of his own bowling. Pukrajman, the non-striker, is on 34. Anand Tendulkar on 9, facing Shubham Tari. Change of pace, but Anand Tendulkar had gauged it, but just a single, as the fielder Mohammad Shareem is very quick to cut it off. And that brings Pukraj Maan on strike, and also brings up the 50 runs on the board for Desert Senmore Geno Sports Club. The final delivery of the 5th over is about to come. Pukraj Maan, one of the outstation players for Desert Senmore Geno SC, has shown good quality so far. Wide being signalled by umpire Pramesh Parab. Pukraj Maan from Punjab. He is on 34 of 15 deliveries, having hit 2 sixers in his knock so far. Good delivery to finish the 5th over. 51 for 1. Shubham Tari has completed 2 overs, picking up a wicket and giving away 12 runs. It's going to be Mohammad Shareem to continue from the Mandvi River end. Quick delivery, and Anand Tendulkar was slow to react. Nevertheless, a leg bye takes the total up to 52. This is the final over of the power play stage, and one can expect. There you go. I was saying one can expect big shots as well in this over. Mighty heave there, and it's really good timing and connection as well from Pukhraj. Lovely flourish there of his arm. Very high elbow, and that is the result of very, very long hit. He goes on to 40 of 17 balls. This is the third sixer in the inning of Pukhraj. Very strokeful inning so far by Pukhraj Man, 40 of 18. We have seen over the years, quality players have come up and played in this tournament, annual tournament of Panjim Gymkhana, the Bandodkar T20 League 2024. Good quality outstation players on show here as well. What a shot. He was on the move, and at the last moment he goes and cuts that ball. What a fantastic improvisation. Mohammad Sharim tries to alter the length, and he goes and gets up and under. Wonderful shot. We saw one very, very high quality shot in yesterday's IPL match as well, when Ishan Kishan came up with a brilliant shot up and under for a sixer. But here this time it's a boundary for Pukhraj. Oh, just evading the outstretched jumping hand of the fielder there, and Pukhraj Man gets another 4 runs, moves on to 48 of 19 deliveries, of 20 deliveries. He's taking the full advantage of the power play stage as well. That's the way to go about. Is that wide? We'll have to wait. Oh, it's off the bat. It's a single on the leg side, and that ends the power play stage. Deserts and More Geno Sports Club are 67 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. Pukhraj Man has moved on to 49 with that slight edge from the ball straying down the leg side. That's his 50. Pukhraj Man has played really well. 50 of 22 deliveries. And getting applaud from his teammates. Deserts and More Geno Sports Club moving pretty well in this chase. going at a run rate of 11. So they have set a very, very strong foundation in their chase of Dempo's total of 163. So the equation now is Deserts and More require 95 runs from 82 balls. That's Upish, and the man coming under it and takes a very simple catch. Mukul Kasana at the deep fine leg boundary takes the catch, and Bukraj Man departs. Deserts and More Geno Sports Club have lost the second wicket now. The 7th over is in progress, and Dempo Cricket Club will be very happy to see the back of this danger man from Punjab, who scored 50 of 23 balls with 6 boundaries and 3 sixers to his credit. A very entertaining knock, and he gets a lot of applause as he walks into the pavilion. And out goes the another outstation player that Geno have in their ranks, and is Dev Lakra, who we earlier saw with the ball. He was expensive, and now we have to wait and see what he has got with the bat in his hand. He joins Anand Tendulkar out there in the center. The foundation has been set in this chase. Dempo Cricket Club in a must-win situation, whereas for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club, it's their first outing in the Bandodkar T20 2024 league stage. Rohan has made a very important breakthrough here, as the partnership between Anand and Pukraj was really threatening and blossoming as well. So the partnership was worth 64 runs of 35 balls, has come to an end, and it's now Dev Lakra, the new man on strike. End of the 7th over, Rohan Bogati conceded 4 runs and picked up the very, very important wicket, sending back Pukraj Man. Deserts and More Geno Sports Club up to 71 for 2. The pace of Heram Parab is on from the Mandavi river end. What a shot there by Anand. Has he managed to clear the boundary? No. Two players were converging in onto that, and both of them were about to collide when they put on the brakes, and the ball was beyond them by that time. Vikas and Rohan Bogati, both of the fielders, and no one was decided who was going to take it, and after the ball was beyond the boundary, the look on their face said it all. Desert and more Desert and more Geno Sports Club won't mind that for a bit at all. It's 75 for 2 on the board. Anand Tendulkar moved on to 16 with that boundary. 8th over is in progress. This time Anand Tendulkar goes straight-ish in the way and manages to get a solid connection onto that for a glorious sixer. The opener is coming into his own now. He was struggling to middle the shots in the earlier part of his innings, but has now got a 4 and a sixer in the same over. Moving on to 22 is Anand. And the total score moves on to 81 for the loss of 2 wickets. Seems like Anand has decided that he will go in this aggressive fashion, gets another boundary as a result of that misfield on the boundary. It was hit fiercely, a very full-blooded drive that by Anand Tendulkar. Targeting the long-off region, and the fielder there half stopped it but could not prevent the ball from reaching the rope. 85 for 2. Desert Senmo Geno Sports Club moving along really well at a run rate of over 11 per over. And from now on, if they bat sensibly, they can win this. Going by the equation, that is, it requires only sensible approach, as 79 runs are required in 73 balls with 8 wickets in hand, calls for sensible approach. And with Darshan and Mohit to come, Deserts and more Geno Sports Club are really in a strong position here. End of 8 overs, it's 85 for 2. Rohan Bogati with his off breaks will continue from the Bandodkar road end. The 9th over to begin now. Road drawing the batter wide, but still Dev Lakra, the batter, got enough bat on it and got 2 runs as well. Managing to only get the bottom part of his bat to land on the ball. Nevertheless, 2 runs to the total. 87 for 2. 9th over in progress. So the batter was charging and Rohan moved his direction to wide-ish line. This time he gets the ball a little short, and what a catch there. Wonderfully completed by Deep Kaswankar on the long on fence, and Dev Lakra is dismissed. Very, very good presence of mind shown by Deep Kaswankar there. His momentum was about to take him beyond the boundary line, so he flicked the ball up in the air and returned inside to complete the catch. This is a very common occurrence in the T20 era and good to watch as well. Good to see the presence of mind. We had a similar situation in yesterday's match as well. The skipper walks out to bat now. Darshan Misar on strike. Rohan Bogati has got another wicket now. He had one in his last and now as well. So it's been in the thick of the action. Good delivery, and Darshan treats it with respect. Off the mark with that elegant looking on drive. Eight for 3. The last delivery of the 9th over about to come. Anand Tendulkar on 26 on strike now. Nicely turned around for a single, and the bowler himself runs into the mid-wicket region to cut that off and prevent the second run from being taken. So Deserts and More Geno Sports Club move up to 89 for the loss of 3 wickets in 9 overs. 75 runs in 66 balls is the equation now. Another off-spinner, Punit Mishra, is now being drafted into the attack from the Mandvi River end. .74 runs required in 65 balls at an asking rate of 6.8. Darshan is a class act with the bat as well, while Anand Tendulkar has got a pretty good start. He's on 28 of 22. Punit Mishra was quite expensive in his first over that he had bowled from the other end. He had conceded 14. It's 3 from 3 now. Oh, that's a good delivery, and Anand Tendulkar and Darshan Mishra got an outside edge to it, but nevertheless gets a single. That's a quick single, a loud appeal as well, but Darshan Mishra is a good runner between the wickets and backs himself to make his ground for sure. Stretched to maximum limit and returns to his crease in time. So on strike now. Oh, that's a genuine edge. If there was a slip in place, he would have been pouched for sure. But nevertheless, it's vacant, and a boundary to his account takes his total to 7. And Geno, Deserts and More, Geno Sports Club are 98 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 10th over. .66 runs required in 60 balls with 7 wickets in hand. Anand Tendulkar and Darshan Mishra out there for Deserts and More, Geno Sports Club. The captain applauds that running between the wicket by Anand Tendulkar, who moves on to 32. 100 up for Deserts and More, Geno Sports Club in 10.1 overs. It's been good positive approach from this team. Rohan Bogati, who has got wicket in each of his previous overs, is in his 3rd over. It will be very important for Dempo Cricket Club to come up with wickets at regular intervals, because that's the only way they can wreck The rivals is chase. Oh, what a delivery there. Turn and bounce, and Darshan was beaten. Got a genuine edge, outside edge of his bat there. Very good bowling. The wicket keeper could not cut it off or cover that, as the bounce was really good as well. 4 runs to Darshan and Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. This time Darshan gives him a charge and picks a spot in the V to get a boundary. That will give him confidence, as he had edged the first boundary that came in the last over of Rohan. Rather on the last ball for Rohan. So 2 back-to-back boundaries now for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club captain. Eleven runs off this over so far, with 1 delivery remaining. Make that 12 for the over, and Deserts and More Geno Sports Club move on to 110 for the loss of 3 wickets after 11 overs. A run rate of 10 runs per over sets them up for this chase. They require 54 runs more in as many deliveries. Mishra back in the attack. Darshan tries to go aerial and has managed to caught the height but not the distance, and pays the price as it perishes. Comfortable catch for wicketkeeper Soham Panvalkar there, and Deserts and More Geno Sports Club captain. There was no need for it, and makes the long walk back to the pavilion after scoring 16 runs. That's the 4th wicket down, and Punit Mishra picks up the big wicket. Vasu Tiwari is the new batter in, replacing Darshan Misar. 54 runs required in 53 balls. That's the equation for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. Dempo have picked another wicket, so 4 wickets down now. Puneet Mishra started this third over of his with that wicket. Will be interesting to see how they go about this over. Lots of open spaces there though. None in the position to cut off singles except for the covers fielder. So it will be interesting see what strategy Dempo employ. Vasu Tiwari gets off the mark with that sweep. It's regarded as one of the safe shots facing played to a spinner. Puneet Mishra, the off spinner, has been bowling well in the last over and now as well. He has considered just one run and picked up a wicket in this over. Anand Tendulkar now on strike. He is pretty well set. Lot rides on him now. Two runs to Anand, takes him to 35. Keeping it tight is Puneet Mishra, and that's the result that's the result for the last two dot deliveries. So 3 runs coming in from that over. So 26 runs and 1 wicket so far. The figures of Puneet Mishra of his 3 overs, and Desert Senmore Geno Sports Club move up to 113 for 4 in 12 overs. Vikas Singh, the left arm orthodox bowler, is now coming into the attack from the Bandodkar road, and a very important phase of this match for sure. 48 balls remaining, 51 runs required. This is Vikas' first over as well. Bowls flat without tossing the ball up and starts off with a dot delivery. This is Vikas Singh, Goa Ranji Trophy cricketer. Vasu Tiwari is the man on strike. He has only just arrived at the crease, faced 3 deliveries, and only just opened his account with a single. Putting bat on ball and getting to the other end is the best way to keep the scoreboard moving, and that's what Vasu Tiwari did. Just tapped it and taking advantage of that soft hand approach, gets the single, and Anand Tendulkar, pretty well set batter, is now on strike. He's on 35. Good delivery. Probably Vikas Singh is firing it at a good pace as well. And Anand had to hurry up to negotiate that. Good line so far by Vikas. Oh, just evading the outstretched hand of the bowler. Anand Tendulkar breaks the shackles a bit with that boundary. Short delivery there by Vikas, and Anand plays the cross-padded shot quite well. So a single to round off this over. 6 runs conceded in the first over by Vikas Singh. The total moves on to 119 for the loss of 4 wickets in 13 overs. Good running by Desert Senmo Geno Sports Club and getting 2 runs there on the first ball of this 14th over. That's what they need. They don't need any big hitting. Only sensible cricket for ones and twos would do the job for Desert Senmo Geno Sports Club, as they require 43 runs in 41 balls. Anand Tendulkar moves on to 42. Right then, after that small stoppage, with the summer heat rising, cooling, hydration, and little attention to the outfielder, they're back in action. Punit Mishra in his 4th and final over.
7 number 0 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1
Nicely played by Anand Tendulkar, who is really applying himself to the situation. He knows it very well. He's well set. The opener, Anand Tendulkar, moves on to 43. Getting singles and double, and whenever opportunity presents, also plays a forcing shot. As we saw in the last over as well, a welcome boundary. So here we are, Vasu Tiwari on strike now. Trying to play a sweep. The direction of the ball, the line was on off and middle, but still he wanted to play it in the fine leg region. Doesn't come off. Dot delivery for Puneet. Goes aerial and has skied it. Oh, Hassan Tota probably misjudged it. And as a result, Vasu Tiwari survives and also gets 4 runs. Should have been taken at this level. And Hassan doesn't look happy at all that he has missed it. It was high and he had ample time to get under the ball, judge it well, but that has not happened and Vasu survives. Deserts and Geno Sports Club moves on to 126 for 4. This is the 14th over. Goes aerial once again, and this time really hits high and handsome for a sixer for maximum, and moves into double digits as well as Vasu Tiwari. And Deserts and Geno Sports Club are now really in the ascendancy here to get to the target. 32 runs required in 37 balls, 6 wickets in hand. Dempo will have to come up with something very quickly if they have to turn the tide in this crucial match. The end of the 4th over. Puneet Mishra has bowled his 4th over, giving away 39 runs and picking a wicket. The team total for Deserts and Geno Sports Club moves on to 132 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 14 overs. Vikas Singh onto his 2nd over is given 6 runs in his first. Wickets are of paramount importance and the last miss would be hurting. Vasu Tiwari was the man given a lifeline. It's the new over now. They have to put that out of their mind and focus again. Vasu on strike now. Oh, beautifully bowled there. Perfect delivery for the left arm orthodox spinner. Vikas Singh beating Vasu Tiwari. All ends up. Beautiful loop onto that ball. .30 runs required in 33 balls. Anand Tendulkar now on strike. Vikas Singh making changes in the field, making everything is set, sending down his fourth ball. Fourth ball of this over. Anand Tendulkar has applied himself very well. He knows what is required and is doing that. He's on 45. Vasu Tiwari in the meanwhile manages to get a single. He is lucky to have been dropped by Azan Tota. Very delicate, very well played shot there by Anand Tendulkar, getting a boundary. The third man region and moves on to 49 of 38 balls. A very important innings. Anand Tendulkar is playing for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club, who have progressed up to 140 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in 15 overs. The required run rate is now just 4.8. Totally in control, Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. 24 runs needed in 30 balls. Only a loss of quick wickets can change the complexion of this game. And for that, the fielders will have to take the catches. That's very important. We saw a miss just some time back. We see a change in bowling now. Shubham Tari has been brought back for his second spell. Shubham is a genuinely quick bowler and also a wicket taker. So Dempo Cricket Club will hope that Shubham strikes and breaks this partnership. Last 5 overs remaining, 24 runs required. Anand Tendulkar is on 49 and on strike. Here is Shubham bowling to Anand. Vasu Tiwari was on strike and hits a very good shot in boundary in the mid-wicket region. Vasu Tiwari goes up to 14. Anand Tendulkar is on strike now. He's on 49 of 38 balls. It's been a very responsible knock so far by Anand Tendulkar. 145 for 4. Deserts and More Geno Sports Club in pursuit of Dempo Cricket Club's total of 163. So the equation reads 19 runs required in 28 balls. Shubham Tari is bowling his third over. That's his 50. Anand Tendulkar has played very well in this run chase and gets the applause from its teammates and looks up to the skies as well. He's scored 50 of 39 with the help of 5 boundaries and 1 sixer as well. A dot delivery. Dempo Cricket Club will have to create pressure on their rival batters, and it's the only way to get some dot delivery thick and fast to eat up the balls and make the equation a little harder. Right now it's so comfortable for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. It's a full toss. And Vasu Tiwari picks up the spot, guided it towards the boundary. Wide third man region. It's 150 up as well for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. Using up the pace of the bowler and giving it the direction was Vasu Tiwari. That single of the last over, of the last ball, Deserts and More Geno Sports Club move up to 151 for 4. Shubham Tari finishes his third over. His figures read 1 for 23. Thirteen runs required in 24 balls. Vikas Singh will begin this over. It's his third. He has conceded 14 runs in his previous 2. The Deserts and More Geno Sports Club batters are batting freely. They're getting enough open spaces to rotate the strike as well, picking up the singles. Easy pickings for sure. Oh, that's a shot which it's LBW. Vikas Singh has managed to get a wicket here. The partnership was really growing and moving the team steadily towards the target, but Vikas Singh has induced this shot, and Vasu Tiwari has been found LBW. That's an important wicket once again in the context of this chase. He was dropped earlier by Zantota, and the partnership between Anand and Vasu was worth 43. The partnership has ended, and there's a new batter walking on to the pitch is Mohit Redkar. Vikas Singh has created this breakthrough. This will be interesting to see how Mohit Redkar will approach this delivery. He goes long, and has it been taken? Yes. That's a good catch by Dempo Cricket Club skipper Kaushal Attangdi, and Mohit Redkar departs on the first ball that he has faced, wanting to hit a big shot, and that has not come off. What a running catch completed by Kaushal Attangdi. 2 wickets in 2 balls now. Deserts and more Geno Sports Club were cruising, now find themselves rocked by quick setbacks on back-to-back deliveries by Vikas Singh. This is the great excitement that happens in cricket. It's called the game with glorious uncertainties, and the chase that was looking pedestrian has suddenly become very interesting. In comes Lakshay Garg, who has played some very good innings even in Ranji Trophy career. He is now on strike. Very, very seasoned campaigner facing the hat-trick ball here. Negotiates that safely and also completes a single. Ten runs now required in 18 balls and that's the end of the 17th over as well. So Vikas Singh has managed to get double breakthroughs in this over and only conceding 3 runs. So 17 runs have come off his 3 overs. Fielding is so crucial, and we saw that good catch being taken by Kaushal Attangdi. Running and judging it really well. Known to be a good fielder is Kaushal. And that cut shot, Mohit Redkar's knock to just a delivery. Otherwise, we know he's penchant for hitting them long. Here we are, Deserts and More Geno Sports Club, having endured rough weather somewhat in that last over. But the equation is reading 10 runs required in 18 balls with 4 wickets in hands. Mohammad Sharim bowling to Anand Tendulkar. That's a run-out chance as well. But it's not disrupted the timber. So that's safe for Anand. He moves on to 51. A wide delivery and a bye as well. 2 runs to the total will bring that required runs figure to 7. Dempo here on the verge of exit, lost their first match yesterday to MCC, and here they are staring down the barrel in the single round robin format. 3 teams in a group and 2 defeats spells the end of the road. That could be the story for Dempo Cricket Club. For Desserts and More, Geno Sports Club, they were the runners-up in this edition last year. Anand Tendulkar has hit that long and gets a boundary for that effort. He picked the right delivery to play that shot in the mid-wicket region, with that little jump getting onto the top of that delivery and getting the desired result as well. 55 is Anand Tendulkar's score. Desserts and More, Geno Sports Club are 162 for 6. And the scores are now level, 163 for 6. Desserts and More, Geno Sports Club on the threshold of victory. 1 run required in 13 balls. Lakshay Garg will be on strike to Mohammad Sharim, who has been expensive, conceding 36 runs. But finishes off his 3rd over with a dot ball. So at the end of 18 overs, Desserts and More, Geno Sports Club are 163 for the loss of 6 wickets and need just 1 run to open their campaign in the Bandodkar T20 League 2024 with a impressive victory. So the jersey number 10, Tendulkar of Desserts and More, Geno Sports Club, is on strike to Vikas Singh, who's into his 4th and final over. Vikas picked up 2 wickets in his previous over to cause a bit of hassle in the rival camp, but that has been that. And Desserts and More, Geno Sports Club have moved on and picked the winning run here in the form of a leg bye to score a very impressive victory with 1.5 overs remaining. Dempo have suffered their 2nd consecutive loss, and it's the end of the road for them in Bandodkar T20 League 2024. While for Desserts and More Geno Sports Club, the victory has set off the team on a very, very strong footing in this prestigious Premier T20 tournament in Goan cricket circuit, organized annually by the iconic Panjim Gymkhana. 워커에서 싫어 맞. 또 괜찮은 게다. 나도 맞춰 비더래. We are all set for the presentation ceremony after the match between Deserts and More Geno Sports Club and Dempo Cricket Club. A very good result for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club in their opening match in the Bandodkar T20 League 2024. They've scripted a 4-wicket victory, and we are having with us the presence of the managing committee member of Panjim Gymkhana, Shri Narahar Thakur, and the man of the match is Anand Tendulkar of Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. Anand, if you can step up and collect your prize from Shri Narahar Thakur. It was a wonderful performance by Geno Sports Club. In all departments of the game, they did a pretty good job, very consistent. And in the batting department, Anand Tendulkar cracked a very important half-century knock for Deserts and More Geno Sports Club. Anand, well played. Overall, the result was good. But your inning was very, very important. And probably the responsibility was on you to finish off as well, being the opener as well. So how do you go about it? What is your analysis of this inning?
I think initially the wicket was on a slow side, so I had to take in time in the beginning of the innings. And I would also like to thank my brother for this, because in my Premier League, whenever I was getting good knocks, he was someone who was backing me, and he was someone who was supporting me. So I would like to thank him for always being my support.
Well played, Anand. And overall, well done, Geno. May you all continue to put in good, tough cricket out there and delight us as always. Looking forward to the next match now. We'll begin the live telecast in a very short time. The next match is between the defending champions, Sargaonkar Cricket Club, and Manas Panjim Gymkhana, who of course scored a one-sided victory yesterday, defeating Saugule Sports Club. So we will be back live in a very short time.